I'm going to open it up to the floor for questions about 5 minutes, but let me ask you a series of just very quick questions. Who's your favorite liberal columnist?
Well, if I were to say David Brooks, I would be misunderstood. That sentence has to be repeated in the full sentence until you hit the period. David, I think, is one of the most interesting columnists. He's not a liberal columnist, but I think he is a man who has quite a vision of the two sides and writes very interestingly from somewhere in the middle. So I find him one of the most interesting. I guess that's the best answer I can be without naming other names.
Do you read Paul Krugman?
On advice of my counselor.
Do you have any favorite bloggers, and do you think the new, more open media environment is a good thing?
No, you'll think this is shameless sucking up, but the best blog out there is National Review Online Corner. No question. And I look at it every day.
We've been working our way around for an hour to this question and answer.
Well, in return, I hope that I won't hear the word Mondo. The other one I recommend to you is Mickey Kaus. Mickey Kaus writes a blog that is in the Daily Caller, and he is a brilliant neoliberal. I mean, he actually ran against Boxer in a primary. He had a budget of about $600 for the Senate, but he's a very interesting writer. You should look at him. He's a liberal who's extremely open and able to see through arguments in a way that's rare. So if you are going to read a liberal, I'd read him, and that probably is the answer to your liberal columnist. Yes, I think the openness is very good. It is, we basically have democratized political discourse. The problem is that it will kill the mainstream, I wouldn't say the mainstream, the traditional way of doing business in media. I'm not talking about liberal or conservative. Nobody has been able to come up with a business model that will preserve newspapers in the long run. So I'm not sure where it leads. Like, I'll now adopt the Irving Crystal view. We'll work it out in some way. But right now, it's leading to a place where the normal, what we've known for 100 years, where they're leading newspapers, magazines, that they are on their way to obsolescence. I'm not sure anybody knows what will replace them.